Decentralized decision making, the whole purpose of this principle is to make sure that we make decisions where the knowledge is. We don't want to send information up and then get that decision latency, and for possibly even the wrong decision to come down. So decision latency is quite important. And so if you have the knowledge and you're closest to the work, so why should somebody else make that decision? Because this also goes to that autonomy. Because if you feel like you cannot make any decisions and everything needs to go to this central uber decision-making body, and before the decisions come back, then it becomes difficult. So that's what this if you like, principle is all about. If you've got the knowledge and information, let's make sure you make it. Of course, again, like everything else, you need to sort of provide the guidance to say what kind of decisions can be made locally, which ones need to be centralized. And then teams can make, and the individuals can make better decisions. Again, when it goes to implementing these things, a few things happen in organizations. When the individuals have not been able to make decisions, or sometimes I hear this from leaders and say, well, but the teams never want to make a decision. They want us to tell them. And my response to that is that we have to look at what is in the environment that stops people from making decisions. And typically what has happened is if somebody has made a decision and the outcome hasn't been right, then they get penalized for it, whatever that, and that could take various forms. It could be in an email, it could be public sort of, if you like, broadcast, or it could just be, you know, come to my office and I'm going to tell you off, or whatever that shape will be. And therefore, yeah, of course, I don't want to make a decision anymore. And the other thing is, because I've never made a decision before, and you now say, go make decision, you got to teach me how to make decisions. You got to guide me to make decisions. And one of the things I like is a book by Thinking in Bets. And one of the things that sticks with me, and I also relate this to organizations and individuals that I work with, is that when making decisions is that you make a decision based on incomplete information. If you have all the information, then there is no decision to be made. It's a fact. And you can only judge the decision not by its outcome, because the outcome is uncertain, we don't know, but on the basis that it was made. In other words, given the facts that we had, what are the checks that we need to do? And based on that, we make a decision. Now, the result may be good, may be bad, but you cannot judge the decision based on the outcome. You can teach the people to say, what are the things that you need to check for with incomplete information, and then make a decision, and then help them. If the result isn't what you want, then go back to that decision-making basis and see whether it was sound. If it was sound, then that's it. It was the right decision. Nobody else could have made a different decision.